I should really move this so I can see chat on screen. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be smart of me. Okay. Let us send out the notification. Is that everyone? I think that's all of the notifications I need to send out, yeah? Yeah. Alright, let's do this. So, I'm sure people will trickle in as they trickle in. Yes, Turnabout Samurai. We are on the first, well, technically it's day 2, but it's the first day of the trial for case 3 of the first Phoenix Wright game. Objection. Welcome, Lycosone. Alright, so it's October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. That emote didn't show up for a second, so there was a very confusing moment of just a blank message in my chat. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant... Oh no. The Dragon King is watching my favorite show. It's a Friday night. I know what that means. He's watching Ancient Aliens. For those of you who do not know me personally, I despise that show. Sorry. Oh, wait. I shouldn't click on OBS. I should click on the window. Yes. Mr. Will Powers killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. Welcome, Glebov. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during this trial will all point to this fact. I see. Yeah, an opening statement that actually reads like an opening statement. Good job, Edgeworth. You're being somewhat professional today. Can't wait for you to update the autopsy report again. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Oh boy. Hey pal, how you doing? Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court. Yes sir. I'll explain with this there guide map. Wow, you got a big full-on dinner. I had mac and cheese. It took longer to make than I should have. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios. See? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through on the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios. The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. You really like this case? This case it's an interesting one. So far, the stakes seem a little bit lower than the last one, personally speaking. But, like, it's very interesting. Past the security station, there's a gate, you see? Past that are the studios. And here is Studio 1. This here is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here, pal. The victim, Jack Hammer, the defendant, Will Powers, and a young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area till noon. I remind you, we have met everyone who is alive in the case at the time. And while this is not very good news for Penny, we have evidence that whoever was photographed going to Studio 1 before the murder in the Steel Samurai costume was too short for it. Like, if we take a nice look at... Whoa, the wind was really bad for a second, sorry. If we take a nice look at the Powers photo, we can see that it's way too short to be Will Powers. Also, habanero seeds. That sounds fancy. Like, if you look at this picture, I mean, look at his legs, or their legs. We don't really know who's inside the costume. It's too long on them. You love how in this case people ignore the obvious anatomical impossibilities? Oh yeah, of course. Why would they do that? Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. Yes, the assumptions that people make in this game are kind of funny. Like, Maya, who probably weighs like 100 pounds soaking wet, killing someone with a single blow of a statue. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Chat, we got the details, right? We figured out what's going on here. Should we listen to the whole speech again? I think we're good. We'll skip it. I think I can probably remember all of that. Ouch, that must have hurt. Yeah, he got impaled. That's not a fun way to go at all. Well, we'll see. No need to harry Gumshoe. Yeah, Gumshoe hasn't done anything wrong in this case. He was less hasty than last time. He didn't just arrest the first person on scene, so I'm proud of him. He's growing. So the murder weapon was a spear? How medieval. Samurai spear has been added to the court record. The spear that was found stuck in the chest of the victim. Gumshoe is a lovable doofus. He's just the sweetest thing. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Yeah, God. Film is so much nicer than theater. Theater, you have like, well, we call it Tech Week, but it's colloquially known as Hell Week. The last week before you actually start putting on performances, it's just dress rehearsal after dress rehearsal after dress rehearsal. It's a lot. She's crooked, Miss Oldbag. Oh yeah, Oldbag is wild. Just wait for this interaction. I need to sip some water before I do my Oldbag voice because it'll rag on me otherwise. Alright, there we go. My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Your name, please. My cat is doing well. Oh, dearie. No need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting the witnesses to say their names. Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So just call me Grandma. When I was young, Oldbag. So then would you believe it? For the captain of the junior high chess club, he called me an Oldbag and I just cried. Objection. I object to the witness's talkativeness. Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. Cougar? Yeah, it would appear so. I was just getting to the good part, dearie. Perhaps we can get to the testimony? Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, see, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. You know your stuff, dearie. Yesy, yes, yesy. Well, this is gonna become more of a notable thing later in this case. This game was made 20 years ago. You would hope he knows his stuff, he's the judge. Yeah, you would think. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run-through there since morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30, right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers. That man right there. And he was heading toward the studio. Oh boy. Okay, quickly though. Let's save. You want to see the judge get a prequel spinoff? That'd be interesting for sure. You saw the defendant then. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. So, let's start at the beginning here. She arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. We know from Gumshoe that at that point, Hammer was already at Studio 1. Why could no one have passed by the guard station before 1 p.m. and laid in wait to kill Hammer? I want answers. Oh, we're being raided, I think. From one Shu Takumi game to another. Hi, welcome. We're dealing with old bag right now. First case. There we go. Welcome. Oh my god, that is a name. Coat of Bees. Coat of Bees. My goodness, I love that. And, Nixiter. Welcome to both of you. We're pressing old bag about her testimony right now. Oh, Coat of Bees, thank you for following. So, up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio? Well, there wasn't a security guard at the gate, no. But the main gate was locked, dearie. Okay, I mean, the gate could be locked, but... Oh, trust me, Edgeworth is already dying inside. I mean, just because the main gate is locked doesn't mean anyone couldn't have broken in, though. Or, you know, climbed over it, or jumped the gate. No? Just me thinking of these things? You'd need an employee card key to get in. Right, the card key I have. So what she's saying is no one was who wasn't supposed to be there could get in. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? Okay. You got in at 1 p.m. And you were there till 5? Hold it. So you were watching there the whole time. No breaks. Not even a second. Of course! I am a professional, you know. Or are you criticizing how I do my job? Hammer was there in the morning. Hammer wasn't the one who walked over at 2 p.m. The one who walked over at 2 p.m. is Powers. Though we have photographic evidence that it's probably not Powers, but someone wearing Powers' costume? I think. No, it's just that after seeing you eat those donuts in the guard station yesterday, I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time. Snipper whapper. I assume she means whippersnapper. Okay, but Powers was there too rehearsing. She mentioned that, yes, but they did the morning stuff and, well, they were in the employee area before there. Also, Powers doesn't really have an alibi because he was just napping. Okay, but Snipper Whapper is way better than Whippersnapper. It is. Snipper Whapper? Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection? Okay. What did you see? Okay, wait. Who told you when the murder happened? Was it Gumshoe, or did you see it? How'd you know that? Oh, I have my ways, that overdressed young detective told me. Is it me, or does Old Bag look like she would be a chain smoker? Man, I don't know, but she's weird. You two would not have an alibi because you're napping. I fed him some donuts and we talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Oh my. Did she just call out Detective Gumshoe and say he's not cut out for being a detective? Did she really just do that to our boy? You leave Gumshoe the fuck alone, ma'am. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting ratted out by a security guard. Okay. Cool. Be nice to Gumshoe, he's a himp. Listen, Gumshoe is a sweetheart. He's trying his best. 2 p.m., you're sure? Sure as spit. Well, who was the man? Really, you should try not to get so excited at your age. You could strain something. Now, don't get your shivvies in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. You say you saw Powers, specifically Powers? So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said. Got wax in your ears, Sonny. Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. Oh boy. Wait, which one do I press the photo? Maybe my brain is just melting this week, but I'm like, do I present the photo here or on Powers? Let's start here, because this is the one where she mentions specifically Powers. We'll go with this one. Okay. Good, that worked. The music stopped, we're good. Let me get this straight, old bag. Miss Old Bag. Yes, when the music stops, you picked the right evidence. Good job. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. We're gonna talk at all about how the person in this picture is too short to be Powers, or no? What is this exactly? None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? This is when the judge has the brain cell, apparently. No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. Even Edgeworth knows that this is BS. Yeah. Yeah. No one in this court is accusing you of that, witness. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you? Nosy old man. Of course I have proof. What? Huh? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness, please make it known all the information in your possession ahead of time. Man, when Edgeworth has to ask this, you know that you're being an obnoxious witness. Yeah, you're one to talk, Edgeworth.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this ain't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look.
This case is just Edgeworth dying. He's just not having a good day. Wow, old Windbag has left Edgeworth speechless. She's good. She's really trying everyone's patience. Let's hear about your proof, then. Alright, the man in the photo.
I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy.
It's not... But the person in this photo isn't dragging their leg because their ankle is hurt. They're dragging their leg because, and I can't believe everyone's ignoring this, this costume is too big on whoever's wearing it. Literally, yeah. They have like an extra solid foot of material dragging on the ground that they didn't bother to roll up or anything like that. Also, yeah, on top of it being a short person in the costume, that is conjecture. Do you have evidence? We have no evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeaks. Yeah, let's get to let's do a save and get to pressing. Always save. Always. Never ask Phoenix to rephrase. I never say anything I don't mean. So, here's the thing. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, she saw Powers trip and fall. Oi, sir, madam, you weren't there that morning. She didn't get there till 1. How was she there at the run-through in the morning? Yeah, who was present at the run-through?
Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's the steel samurai. Then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate. And me.
And what exactly were you doing?
Observing. Just observing.
Oh yeah, you came to see the big muscly men fight each other. Alright then. What about the assistant?
Oh, she was off moving the backdrops and such.
So she didn't see the run-through then? Why didn't she go to the guard station? That's literally her job. Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the steel samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped to make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Ma'am. Yeah, people trip all the time. Let's just skip over that part, shall we? Where was the assistant then?
Oh, her. She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
Alright. Which prop? This is the most frustrating character in all of media, period. Oh boy. Oh honey. You haven't seen Justice for All yet. Redacted is pretty out there. From the Fertile Crescent onward. I guess this doesn't count cave paintings then. He broke a prop? Sure did. His own samurai spear. Wait. He broke the murder weapon? His... He broke the samurai spear? But this looks pretty intact to me. Did they super glue it back together or something? Excuse me, madam? If he broke the spear, how was it intact 4 hours later? Okay. You better explain this to me. Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as a significant detail. What? Duct tape. I don't see any duct tape in any of these images. I don't trust this. I'd better write this down in the court record. And he sprained his ankle. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll take her word. Maybe it's at the top of the shaft. Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot. Okay. Also, they probably wouldn't use it in the show if it had duct tape all over it. Yeah, I mean, this is... I mean, I know it's a small studio making a product aimed at children, but, like, they are a professional studio. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me. Which is... where is the Steel Samurai costume now? Damn, really, the only one here with a brain cell is the judge. I hadn't even thought to bring that up. Where is the costume? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. You couldn't fucking find it? Alright. Okay, Edgeworth. Sure, buddy. The judge is doing our job for us. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. I don't know, Edgeworth. That's pretty important. This witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes? How do you lose an entire Steel Samurai costume? And it's clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. I suppose that's right. Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? No, we're objecting. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. Wow, the judge literally is making all of the salient points for us. What if the person didn't go by the security camera? How about that? We have to consider the possibility also. Then allow me to remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
They're talking around every important thing here, and it's so infuriating. Hey, at least we don't really need to present on that one. We get new stuff. All rise for Judge done with this shit.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. True?
Yeah, that's what the autopsy says.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Mr. Will Powers.
You keep fucking saying that, but you have no proof. No proof.
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
Alright, we'll save real quick. This one's pretty to the point, but we can still press her on everything. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be this steel samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. We have more than one photo, though. It's been a week, but if you'll remember, the security camera took multiple pictures. So what Oldbag would be saying is I could dress up as Bugs Bunny to murder someone, and the late Mel Blanc would be... Yeah, basically. Do we have a log of the second deleted photo? Let me check my... Well, it says photo number 2, so... We'll press and then we'll fucking go for it. What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 p.m.? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
Yeah, there were 2 photos. We don't have the first photo, but we know that this is photo 2. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken at the camera by the gate of the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes their picture.
And here I thought you didn't know a head from the hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the following words. October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken on 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2. Photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Isn't it strange that your computer only has one of the photographs saved on it? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright. Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows not 1 but 2 people went to the studio that day. I mean, it is true they still use VHS tapes. The technology they're working with, despite the game being set in 2016, is from 2001, so... For running the system off of a VIC-20, it only has the memory to store 1 photo. Yeah, that's actually an issue. Yet there's only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? See, the thing is, Phoenix is implying that the computer would have the data capacity for both photos, but also this is Phoenix. Does he really know that much about computers? I mean, he knows more than Maya, but that's not a lot. Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help?
Edgy boy, oh god. I hate that sprite. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what it means either.
Humph. Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper.
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Yes, as we've stated before, ma'am, Edgeworth is not interested in you. He's interested in men. You remembered something about a whippersnapper. She summoned us to the void for a second there. That she did, Coat of Bees. Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
There are like 5 reasons why the photo could be deleted which aren't suspicious, but naturally none of them will be brought up. I mean, another one of these games implies simply because someone had a singular type of red paint that it must have been a very specific type of red paint that could be used to make poison. This series doesn't always know the niches of the industries they dip into. Your testimony, please. The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and I check them. I throw out any photos that ain't suspicious looking, you see.
Well, there's an answer to what happened here. She physically throws out any photos that aren't suspicious looking.
Come to think of it now, I do remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination. You're screaming they're not stored digitally. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kinda expected this. You think people would want to keep the records just in case, otherwise why bother printing the photos? Feels throwing out photos the day of a murder is a bad idea. Maya's face. Maya is everyone in chat right now. Alright, let's save. There we go. I mean, the last statement is the most important. Who did you see? Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
Fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me.
Don't ask why I'm laughing. Fanboy. Not that kind of fanboy. If it was a fanboy with a PH, we'd have a very different case.
They get information about where the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes to the employee area.
Oh yeah. Yeah, chat, remember how somebody broke off the drain to get through the employee area? Is she implying that a fanboy crawled through the fucking drainage system? Someone short enough that they could break in through a drainage system. And someone short enough that if they got in the Steel Samurai costume, they would look shorter. And now, I'm just speculating here, but a fanboy might be crazy enough to want to kill the villain from a TV show they like. That's pure fucking speculation, but, you know, I had to put that out there.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children, whippersnappers.
Kids? So on the photo that you erased,
it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
Are fanboys some boneless eldritch monstrosities? They're a child. Can she not call kids freaks? That'd be nice. He's like 8 years old. Yeah, she just called an 8-year-old child breaking in to get a glimpse of a superhero they like a freak. Order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, we see his type there every day.
Can you fight her? Unfortunately, this is not a game that has a combat system.
Can't stop him, can't catch him.
That's your fucking job, though. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Do children crawl through the drain every day? Is this a normal occurrence? Does she just let this happen? Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy. Wow, now we care about the size of someone and their ability to use a weapon. I think we need an Edgeworth dies inside counter. We're at least 5 for this case.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there, and that makes him a suspect. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him. This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time. Okay, thanks, Judge. October 18th, 11:08 a.m., the District Court. Mr. Powers? Yes? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was the steel samurai in that security photo? How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really. What? You should take better care of that stuff. I couldn't imagine anyone wanting to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick, what are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could have conceivably done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we may lose on the spot. Oh, I see. So we save. Noted. You don't sound very optimistic. I mean, Old Bag is kind of the only option we have. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That tactic does not definitely rip your heart out later. Oh yeah, I mean, this tactic won't be used for evil. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thought on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there's still no one else that could have committed the crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. Order. Interesting. Let us hear what you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly upon accusing the innocent. Man, then you really don't look kindly upon Phoenix Wright. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. Right. Great. As if the stakes weren't high enough. Oh, that's rich. Yeah, coming from you guys. You arrested Maya literally just because one detective saw her on the scene and was like, yeah, this note says she's the killer, so I'm just gonna assume she is, and arrest her right away. Literally every case Phoenix has ever worked on has been accusing an innocent person. Oh yeah, totally. Every case. Anyway. So who was this person that Mr. Powers could have committed, other than Mr. Powers, that could have committed the murder? Well, it's obviously Wendy Oldbag. She's sus as hell. There's that critique of the Japanese justice system again. How? The Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they had been watching the action sequence run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammers who knew about the injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper!
Order, order. Is this true, Oldbag? You do wonder if any future games show what Phoenix does if his client is actually guilty. I don't know, Glebov. It'd be a really interesting case if they did, though.
Oldbag! That's Miss Oldbag to you.
Miss Oldbag was standing alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly let her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the costume? Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, right?
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes 2, baby.
I like that one. Thank you, Phoenix. Also, are we not going to talk about the headless statue or the height? I don't know, man. Let's just keep going. That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump in with an objection and new damning evidence? Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter? Yeah, Edgeworth? Edgeworth, you have any ideas? Really? The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Edgeworth would love nothing more than for this woman to rot in jail. Apparently.
Oh, so you think I did it? Is that all?
Yeah, he wants payback, that's it.
Edgy boy, don't just sit there. Do something.
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole day. I mean, why would we give her a break? The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forget that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive too. Indeed. That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects.
No hard feelings.
I hope.
Wait just a minute. What about the other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased.
Ma'am, he's 10. He's only a grade schooler, though, you said. 2nd or 3rd grade, was it?
That doesn't matter. When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright? Why would you... How would a 10-year-old? What, does he have a fucking persona? That boy is not the killer.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders day, whippersnapper?
This lady has conservation of meanness regardless of age and size. The boy Mahmoud Hammer, I saw it. I have proof.
Proof?
Indeed. Then let's see this proof, right? You have proof that shows the boy could have committed the murder. Yeah, he doesn't have a card key. He can't get in Studio One. The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio One. However, you need a card key to enter Studio One. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this? The windbag. Speechless. This has got to be a first. I have proof that I'm a lawyer. We're kind of in a big, deep situation. We don't want Powers to get arrested. We can randomly present the badge later. Very well. The court will suspend proceedings for the trial today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Wendy, what was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. Then the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait a second! I love this theme.
You can't see me dancing because I don't have a face cam, but I love this freaking song so much.
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree. Me! I'm talking.
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk. I love Maya's face. Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there was something I was told not to talk about. Again. This again.
The amazing amount of comedic mileage they get out of, like, 4 facial expressions per character, yeah. Ooh, hold on. Let me turn my mic down a sec. There we go. Peeked there for a second. Sorry about that. Not to talk about? By whom? I love that whoever told her to not talk about this isn't even Edgeworth. The perjury in this series. Huh. You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk? Well, testify. Who told you not to talk?
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people on the studios at the day of the murder.
What the fuck?
They said they had nothing to do with it, you see. So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studios that day.
Oldbag, this is more reason to extend the trial another day, you know that? Like, literally, why hide this? Who told you this?
But if you're gonna go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free.
Miss Oldbag, yeah, I agree with the judge. This is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Like, is she unbelievably titanically stupid, or is she in on it? You know what the funny part is? She's such a ridiculous character that it's kind of hard to tell whether she's in on it or she's just stupid. Who else? Who were these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director. We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without the director? Add another counter to the Edgeworth is dying inside today counter. How could you not mention that? Of course.
Yes, well, I was surprised nobody asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning of the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2.
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is. You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over. You're getting the sense that Edgeworth doesn't really believe Powers did it either at this point. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't think he legitimately believes it. It's still his job to be a prosecutor, and we know that Edgeworth's morality is very based off the idea that he needs to get guilty verdicts, so we're still gonna have a pain in the ass to deal with, but yeah. Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination? I think we need to go do research. We're good. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studio on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends today's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned. October 18th, 1:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 3. Yeah, Edgy dies inside for the 14th time today at this point. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right when I asked you to defend me.
Aw, really? It's nothing. Or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. We have to find some more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get the material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume?
No, we haven't, Maya.
Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers? I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off of Mr. Powers. Poor old windbag. I kind of feel sorry for her. Maya, you are too nice for your own good. Well, she wasn't winning any points in there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios. Right, we'll be back to visit you soon. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Alright, to be continued. We have cleared the second day of this trial. Anyone who isn't 7 feet tall with like 300 pounds of muscle and chest hair, yeah, that'd be a good suspect. October 18th at Wright & Co. Law Offices. What a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really just depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and the producer. Yeah, them. Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios. First, let's talk. What do you think we should do? Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer. Oh, right. Then there's no point in hanging out here. That's what I've been saying. Let's get to the studios pronto. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. There's not enough information. Alright. Global Studios main gate. No one's here. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody. I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Hey, in the guard station. Look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. I would eat them. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. Interesting. The studios really run on a shoestring budget. True, they did mention that. Let's head to this area. Eat the evidence like Connor. Maya, the android sent from Cyberlife. October 18th, Global Studios employee area. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey. Hi, WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Oh, actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh. Well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Oh no, Penny. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right. See you later then. Good luck with your investigation. So the fanboy they were talking about in that trial today, he came through the drain? So it seems. I guess they covered it up in a hurry. Hey, Nick. If that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him, though. Don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick? We can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. You know what? Fuck it. Rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Maya. Hey, Mia, can we adopt a sister? Yay. You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes. Sometimes. Hi-ya! There. That should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain gate is off. And I know who did it. Yes, because you let her do it. Okay, let's see. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. We got a lot to talk about, Penny. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? Yeah, can you believe it? The fanboy. Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. Okay, I mean, it sounds like your average child, then. Tell me about the director. I heard something about the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio had seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? Well, thank you. We got a lot to look at. October 18th, Studio 1 entrance. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up into his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. It's fine. You're going to suffer? This place is deserted. Nick? What was that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh. It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. Penny, we got a problem. Penny, please tell me there are not 2 murders. Okay, well, the computer's off for today, which is also suspicious. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. Shit, we can't get the key. Okay, fine. We'll go back there, but that's sus. That's real sus. A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run fine. Well, let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? But look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Phoenix can't drive. An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in here. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. We're missing a bunch of clothing and there's an incinerator here? That's sus. Yeah, an incinerator, you say. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. Yeah, they ate their beef, but there's no bones left. It's kind of, you know, boneless. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. If it's T-bone steaks, where's the T-bone? Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Hey guys, do you see what I see? So about that stab wound. None of you guys are gonna point out the bent fence rail. Okay, it's fine. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. We're not gonna talk about the one out of place? No, apparently not. These look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. Everything here is suspicious, but, yes, hello there. The one that's out of place is sus. I think Penny should be gone now? Or we should be able to get the thing? Unless I did something out of order. No, we can't yet. Detention center? Maybe. We haven't talked to Powers yet, you're right. Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell you the truth. You can say that again. Let's not. So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? Sorry, but no. Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small. We really can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yes. The fanboy? Do our fanboys sneak into the studio often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them. But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around? The kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present the morning run-through? Yeah, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move. Why didn't you tell us that before? Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet. That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here is a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's gonna lose big. I see. Whose side is she on? You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you? No, I sure hope not. I mean, I understand. He's probably got a lot of pressure on him, especially from the director. This is his job. Also, he's probably not he's not emotionally doing so well right now. Oh, I have to come up with another voice soon, and it's a hard one. Yeah, he's also distraught. Is it? What am I missing? Is it in the dressing room? Yep. What fucking voice do I give this? Also, welcome to the boldest reminder that this game came out in 2001. This character. WTF, who are you dudes? Wow. This guy. I don't know what to do with him. Oh, good God. Yeah, it's him. It's time for him. Huh? We hold my nose? Yeah, I think we gotta hold the nose again. Wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. Oh, God. You know, this dialogue physically hurt to read in high school. It hurts even more now. How can you not know the great Salmonella? His name is Salmonella. Alright, Salmonella. I make the Leech Show, the Steel Samurai, mine, RTFC. Really? You're the Salmonella? I'm so sorry. You looked so sorry. No, quite alright. Really, it's fine, Ruffle. What is it? I know on closer inspection. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say that, but I hate him. I want him to be the murderer because I fucking hate him. He's slobbering. I will show you. He's 30 fucking 2. Maya's 17. Go to jail. Ugh. No, I hate you. You guys thought that Old Bag was gonna be the worst character in this case. Oh, God, no. Hey, do you do a lot of cosplay? 'Cause that costume rocksters. Do not, class go. Do not collect $200. I wish I had a That's Creepy button. Rock sores? What? You're drooling? Lol. Buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative powers. Yes, it's coming to me.
Pink Princess.
Can I also say I fucking hate that this is where the Pink Princess came from? They kick him off for the gay reboot in 2023, please. Yeah, I hate that that's where this came from. You are absolutely the most speechless. This is an otaku, creepy, nice guy character that was made in 2001. The sequel to the Steel Samurai, Pink Princess, Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Like, this is actually a good character design. Why is this how it spawned? Ruffle a Mal. Pink Princess. Also, why the fuck are you trying to flirt with Maya? You can't believe Ace Attorney predicted incels. Well, they predicted that you could make billions off of data collection, so... Why's it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Why do I have to talk to you? Did you notice anything unusual on the day of the murder? Oh, I know who you dudes are. The security lady told you about us, eh? That's right. This is also a little too creepily like some of the anime creators of the mid-90s. Yeah, I think, unfortunately, the thing is, this is a 2001 visual novel game. I would not even be remotely surprised if this was in some way inspired by an actual person. I hate this guy, though. I hate him so much. It was a pretty regular day. We had a run-through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was so busy I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Sad face. I mean, I assume he says sad face out loud because, like, how else would he? A T-bone steak, was it? Yeah, sucks, sirs. I hate missing out on food. Nick, what does sucksores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4, with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. How is this dialogue written in Japanese? Presumably filled with Japanese internet memes, but I am not even remotely familiar with how Japanese elite speak would work. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30 p.m. If he's telling the truth, that gives him an alibi. About the producer who was meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way. Scary, though. She brought in these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it all possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon till 4, the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people you keep mentioning? Oh, the boss over at the network, some sponsors, a few production-type guys. Wait, is he the director? Yes, Bees. He is the director. They piled in a limousine and got here right around noon. His leet speak is more of less leet speak to more of the haha sweat droop stuff, yeah. She's responsible for you having a job, then I hate her too. Fuck yeah. I'm glad that chat all just collectively decided that we despise salmonella. Major tension. Sweats. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yeah, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geezers. Scowl. Sounds like they'd be reliable witnesses. The real salmonella is better. Oh. Is there anything else I need from here? There's some regular suits. Are we ever gonna look in this bag? Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kinda shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars. Man, I gotta buy that issue. I want Wolfman found on Mars. There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, the wig was used in some old TV show. Samurai Boogie Woogie Neck. Get with the picture. Powers for Wolfman, please. Look, can you explain to me how you can identify a show just by seeing a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda. Powers was born to play a Wolfman. Alright. I don't want to be here anymore. Oh no. Okay, not you.
Aha! You again! How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost.
You certainly got back to your post quickly. Cue the I don't want to live on this planet anymore meme.
Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume. Told me to put it on, can you imagine?
Oh, they know.
How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that?
Mr. Powers is pretty tall.
As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go.
I guess that would rule her out on being a murderer.
Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight or insult, and you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed.
You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips.
Starting now. 1, 2, 3, mimph.
This lady is too much. Who says that would rule her out? Ignore the dragging pants. This is kind of a relief after the last character interaction. Yeah, well. About that kid you said you saw?
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder.
If I see him again, I'm taking him down.
Nick, I think she's losing it. Can I have the key to the trailer? The security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the cameras.
Hey, no touching.
Guess I'd better investigate these later. Has no one noticed the suit is made for Powers? He's freaking huge. Yeah, and the suit was loose. Like, it's not just a matter of this being a costume made for someone who's like 7 feet tall. You gotta remember he's also in this costume, massively muscular, and wearing fucking hakama. Those are loose pants. Oh my god. There he is. Hey! Hey, wait! I'll bet he came right through the drain. Hey, kiddo. What's your name, sport? Night, Mom. Thanks for coming by.
I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that.
Huh? But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult.
I don't see no adults here, hippie fashion chick.
Hippie fashion? Nick, I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad.
I'm Cody. Cody Hackins. Call me a kitty again and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer.
So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai?
How dare you utter that name, evildoer.
What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side.
Ha! You can't fool me.
You're adopting him. Yeah, that's the problem with back scabbards, kid.
Okay, so then what's the last line said by the innkeeper in episode 8?
Easy. Like some fries with that? Not bad, kiddio.
Watch it.
What are they doing? They're having a nerd off. Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always...
The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers.
Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle. Are there any kids who aren't traumatized in the games that we play? Serious, honest to God question. Why is this sitting here, I wonder? Found on an employee table. The label reads, sleeping pills. Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything. Well, that's not good. Also, how did nobody notice the sleeping pills on the table? Gumshoe, what have you been doing? Well, he probably died from being stabbed on one of those posty thingies, if I had to guess, by, you know, Studio 2, where it's bent, right? That makes sense. Gumshoe is doing his best, I know, but he didn't notice the fucking sleeping pills? It's like, an empty bottle of melatonin. No, that's not sus. Well, didn't Old Bag say that she was gonna beat that kid up or something? Where's that old windbag? Odd of her to leave her post.
Hey!
Nick, that was her.
Stop, whippersnapper.
Yeah, sounds like she's chasing after that boy.
Natch.
Oh, she tripped. Maya sure looks happy. Finally, we can get the key and see if there's been another murder. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? It's been hours. We finally get the key. Okay. We got stuff to do.
Let us in.
I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. It opened. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Ah, not that eager. Okay. Ah, yes. Dynamite Samurai. Singing Samurai. Samurai Summer. Someone's got the yummy, aloe drink. Oh. Hello. Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're WP's lawyers and, I see. And who might you... Dee Vasquez, the producer. She has a really good design. Dee Vasquez. She's quite beautiful. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me? Script. I'm looking for a script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. It's a real fancy vape. It's 2016. Honestly, I would not be surprised. It's just like a vape for hipsters who want to look like they have an old pipe. I need it. Could we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. Steel Samurai? We'd really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV. Every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV. The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. About the director, Sal Manella, was it? He's creepy as hell. How do you work with him? Exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Nick, are all people in the entertaining business this weird? It's starting to look like that. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. Why do we have to do your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. Alright, we'll give it to him when we see him. This is weird. Bring me the script for episode 13. It's a note telling him he's fired. It looks like they were designing a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures of how much the set costs. I can't believe they spent that much money on those sets. I mean, paint is not cheap. Samurai Summer, starring Jack Hammer. This poster's quite old. Wow, it's been years since I saw that show. It was one of those typical summer romance stories, but it was great. A typical summer romance with a samurai on a horse? Another old movie poster. The Singing Samurai, starring Jack Hammer. What the hell does samurai sing about? Chopping off heads? Oh my god. That movie was the best. It was about a samurai who sings his way to fame and fortune. Mr. Hammer was a very accomplished singer, you know. Singing samurai stars. What's next? Ninja ballet? An old movie poster. Dynamite Samurai, starring Jack Hammer again. I guess Mr. Hammer used to be quite the star. Nothing in here that could be a clue. Just some paper cups and crumpled documents, and none are episode 13. This is where they had that meeting. There are documents and paper scattered around. The glass is frosted. I can't see outside. Okay, that's actually an interesting note. So anyone who was inside here couldn't see outside of the actual trailer. We have wild musicals. Yeah, might I remind you, a samurai musical isn't that strange, considering one of the most iconic modern musicals in American history is about fucking Alexander Hamilton. Okay? Like, let's not talk about how musicals are. As far into October, the dimming daylight makes it feel like winter is coming. Also, you guarantee there's multiple ballets about ninjas. In this world, abso-fucking-lutely. Let's go see if Salmonella is still in the, place. The SpongeBob musical was actually a good little musical. The SpongeBob musical had the nerve to be, like, really good. It was actually, surprisingly. Yo! Vasquez told us to give you this. Here, I got this from the producer.
Huh? Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13. Where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Sweats. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Sweeks.
Wow, this is so old. They spelled pwned with a 0. Nick? It might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. Well, thanks. You're a big pain in the ass and you make our job harder. Figured I'd let you know on the way out, Mr. Sal. Snacks? Hey, Nick? What now? The snacks. This is twice as much as was here before. I hate them. They were past their expiration date anyway, Ruffle. That's definitely a spelling error. Pwned is proper English grammar, dude. She's biting her lip and staring at me with huge tears in her eyes. You ate all the snacks and made Maya cry? You're the worst. Okay, where would you leave it? Maybe in the studio. It's the one place we haven't checked. You hope he gets food poisoning, oh my god. Well, his name is Salmonella. We're back at the scene of the crime. Let's find what we need and get out of here quick, Nick. Like, Old Bag is more frustrating, but this dude is 900 times worse. Oh yeah, so much worse. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director? Maya, take a look at that chair for me, will you? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he'd left it somewhere? Aha! Found it, Nick! The script. Good work. You know what I hate most about this? Why does the script look vaguely sweaty? Like, it looks like he didn't treat his script well. Which... Ugh. Ugh. Why? It's a fucking script. Those are kind of important. Okay. Okay, you've always wanted to sit in one of these. One of those black and white boards and a megaphone. Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. Because she wants to play director? It's got grease stains. I fucking hate that. I hate that so much. Alright, let's go see D. Here, we found it. Your script? Ah. Script handed to D. Vasquez. You're not gonna talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big idea? Who do you think you are anyway? And do you even know who we are? Powers as lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just... Well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes. Anything you could tell us would be a big help. But the music indicates that you're gonna say something horrible. I guess that's why she wears gloves? Look, let's be honest, and I'm saying this as someone who's, like, favorite character right now wears them. Gloves are sus. You know, there was a meeting here at noon. Yes, with the director and people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Because of the tree? I'm forgetting what to present here. Oh wait, I don't need to present here. What am I doing? Blocked path. Yes. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked? You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, correct? Yes, that one. Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. I so desperately want to make jokes, but, like, they involve spoilers for Attack on Titan. So I can't. Zeke. It's Zeke. Zeke is more creative than Monkey, so we'll call him Zeke. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind on the day of the murder. They didn't start moving its head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was unblocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Rip Monkey. Stuck in this trailer. Stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. None of you could have gone to Studio One, but there is a bent, pointy object outside of Studio 2. You killed Hammer. One of you did. It's either you or the sweaty guy. Probably you. Prepared alibis are sus, and damn, she does know a lot. It's like a suspicious amount. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move its head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate the story. But wait, what if the head fell after 2:30? Then you couldn't have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well. Come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time in ooks. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta bring this up. What is it with Ace Attorney 1 and its obsession with strange objects being clocks? Why is everything a fucking clock in this game? Is that just me? You were about to say the same thing. Everything is a clock. Everything's a clock in this world. 1 ook per hour. Ook, 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 ook. Always with the ooking. It is a monkey, after all. Maybe Phoenix is a clock? Surprise, Phoenix is a Persona-style toaster. Look, we don't even have the magic redacted. Yeah, we don't even have any sort of magic lawyer powers right now. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at at 2:15. 2:15. That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio 1 at 2:30. Say goodbye. Really? Listen, just because he died at 2:30 does not mean he died in Studio 1. There isn't even any fucking blood there. Now, don't mind the fact that he's in a costume. I get that. He's in a costume, a thick costume. It would block some of the blood. But there must be a stain, right? 15 minutes is also cutting it pretty close. What do we do, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else we could hope to find. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone here's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Says mysterious voice number 2. Huh? You've got one lead. Mia! Thank you! Please, ex machina out of this. You feel like a big, thick costume would slow the bleeding a bit, but could definitely still have someone bleed out. The brain cell is back. Did anyone at least luminol a murder weapon? Listen, it's Gumshoe. Do you think he thought to luminol the murder weapon? No. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was gonna help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. You're our only hope. Alright. You want to know this kid's samurai OC? Oh, I'm sure he's got one. What's wrong? Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, I... Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, whippersnapper. What do you mean you have a hostage? What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back for this one. It's kind of hard to understand with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk if we gave him that. Good idea. No, I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? Do I have anything to give Old Bag? Hey, That's a card. Studio One. Right, a card key for Studio One. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. He died. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio One isn't my turf. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to go to Studio One. Yes, but she wants to say goodbye to someone she admired. Even if she's Oldbag, and Oldbag is a real pain in the ass, I'm still gonna lend her the card key. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What is this? A Steel Samurai trading card? Sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for this. This must be that hostage she was talking about. Well, it's less stressful than the last hostage someone took in a game I was playing. It's fine, don't ask any questions about that. Alright. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off towards the studio. Cody, we got your thing. Hey! Hey you, wait just a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran off into the dressing room. Oh no, the creepy guy's in there. I don't want to... Save the child, please. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there. Would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Fey. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Here, have this back. Cody, does this look familiar? Mia has big sister energy. Hey, my Wait, you are. You are? Huh? You are. You know, ultra rare, that card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Mia possesses Maya when she's in big trouble. And Maya cannot manage to call her when she is not in big trouble. So, notably, we are in trouble. I'll give you this, if you help me. But that's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're in effect eschewing the very basis of a sumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. What do they teach kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Well, capitalism, clearly. Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all the trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Oh god. Cody. No. Oh. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Premium rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about steaks? Okay. Sure, I'll be back, Cody. You don't leave the spot. Go to Powers and get him to sign it. That would be the rarest. Walk all the way across. Is she in the trailer? No, don't go here. Hello, Dragon Cat Man. Yes. Director probably does have a full collection, but given the way he treats his scripts, I'm not so sure that they wouldn't be greasy and unsleeved. Oh, hi. Hello. What brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes? The, girl with you? Doesn't she seem a little different? Well, yes, she's like a foot taller. Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope. She's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist at the dark... Squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Mr. Hammer? Yes, it's really a terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened... After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No. What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait. Now you have to tell me. What happened with Mr. Hammer? I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Do you have trading card? Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Huh. Wait. That's it! That's the card I need! You don't know how long I've been looking for it! I don't care what kind of girl you think I am, I need that card. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. I love Penny. Even if you lose the case, give her the card. Trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please? Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everyone getting so excited about? Penny coming in clutch with the ultra rare premium. Okay. Really? Thanks. This is for you. An ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card. Very valuable. Yahoo! And there she goes. An ERP card. Doesn't it doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah, she literally ran off to go sleeve it, I'm sure. No, I want to go to the... menuing. Okay. I got you an ultra rare premium card. See this card? Yeah, so, wait, that's it! That's the last ultra rare premium card I need! Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. Man, Phoenix Wright speedruns literally must be 100% menuing. It would just be very quickly pressing the button that gets you through dialogue and then pure menuing. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. You sure? Fine by me. Erp card given to Cody. Alright, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Mia, he's 10. Wait, is he 10? He's young, I know he's young. He's 7! Oh god! He's tiny! So, you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool! I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. 7? He's literally a child. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. You like him too, don't you? Me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. He's a nice boy. Right. Come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. Totally! He looks so tough, but inside he's gentle as a kitten. Yeah. Mia, get your sister back. Yeah, Mia's now's the time to swap. So what else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. His fighting skills are sick. Yeah, wazam! The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. And those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public? I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out. My new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. Oh, Jesus Christ. He just fucking turned 7. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai. Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. If you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. What's with people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Ah, the days when digital cameras were new. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Oh no. I'm sorry. The game is going to make me traumatize you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice, too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? Oh god, the music cut out. I got here that day around 2. Oh. Wait. Hold the fucking phone. He got here around 2. But the second photo was taken at 2. What? Okay. Oh, okay, this is important. Let's keep that in mind. That don't add up, kiddo. Because she said she saw you before. Honestly, I'm more inclined to believe a 7-year-old than I am old bag, but like, okay. I had to come in the woods out back so that the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kinda lost though. I was in there for maybe half an hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that... What is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear, just like he always does. 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. That must have been hard to you. Yeah, the thing is, Cody, while he's obsessed with the Steel Samurai, openly admitted that he saw the Steel Samurai kill someone in front of him, and is not involved in a massive studio cover-up like everyone else in this case. But also, this means a 7-year-old witnessed a fucking murder, and that's not okay. Man, you say these nice things, but it's obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right. Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him? Indeed. So the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers? I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best to leave this one alone.
Oh, fuck. Not so fast, pal. I heard everything. Gumshoe, you don't... Fine. Sure. I guess this is happening.
This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You've got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I'm not going. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. Maybe talk to his parents. Maybe. What are we gonna do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? I mean, he has to be. Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Oh boy. Well, chat, the only parent in this game is Phoenix. I can't say anything in response to that. Sure, the only parent in this game is totally Phoenix. Anyway, I'm gonna save. It's 9:54. Tomorrow is Persona night, so I need to head off at this time usually, so I will thank you all for coming. And I'm gonna head off for the night. Tomorrow we will finish up this case. No, not tomorrow. Next week we'll finish off this case. And tomorrow we have a Persona boss fight to do. So, best of luck and have a good evening. Night.